Jake, briefly, what made you call us initially?
Well, I just started noticing the sales were lower than they should be.
Well, let's start off. What store were you?
Subway.
Okay, and you are the owner. And what day did you notice the shortage?
It would have been. Well, I've noticed the sales been down for a while, but last 2 Saturdays ago would have been the 3rd. I went to the store and there was, I opened the safe expecting there to be money and there was none. So that kind of got me thinking.
How much money was missing?
Like $500.
Okay. And where's the safe at in the store?
It's kind of directly below and to the right of the POS, the cash register.
Okay.
And it wasn't, nobody has access to it but me. But basically, in previous times I've been there, I would go, there was money in there. There was just no drops made. So it just kind of got me thinking. And then I was, like, just to give you an example of, so when I look at a report on Subway's reporting system,
yeah,
that I pull this report of no sales, and there's, just a long list of them. And so that's what I went.
No sales means what? Something was run up
and then backed out.
And then canceled out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like tons of them. And then that's when I referenced those times and went back to the camera. And that's when we started putting the money in as well.
Of the no sales, what's the total amount of
no
sales?
See, my camera, unless you can figure out a way to get it to go back further, I can only go back 7 days. So just what I sent you was like 370. That's only for 7 days.
370. And
yeah.
Is that?
What's that?
And for the camera, this is what I was sent on the evidence. So is this what we're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So all these dates correspond with your report.
Mm-hmm. But there's tons more. I just can't get the camera footage unless you can kind of help me through it. But.
Okay, we'll take a look in a second. But all right, so you noticed the shortage, and then you went back and you noticed.
Well, and so Monday I thought about it. I was like, I need to look at this. I knew in my head what was going on, but I got so many restaurants. I'm so busy, and then finally, when was it? What's today? Thursday. So Tuesday, I got a second. I was like, you know what? I'm fixing to go look at it. And the first one I looked at was, bam. So I was like, so as soon as I saw it, I called.
And then, what we're talking about, because we already had the discussion about what was reported, we're referring to an employee who was putting money in his pocket.
Correct.
What is that employee's name?
Lewis.
And how long has he been employed at Subway?
2 months.
Has he ever complained about not getting paid enough? Any other issues?
No. Just, there's been a few things like, he said, he said he used to own a Subway and that's the only reason I hired him. But I don't know. Like, I don't hardly hear from him. It's like.
How many employees in the store at one time?
There's normally another girl there with him sometimes.
On these, like some of the videos you sent me, I didn't see another.
Right, it was just when he was there.
Just when he's alone. Okay, so on the dates that we're talking about, we're seeing these voided out transactions. Are each of those dates when he's by himself?
Yes.
All right, so when he's by himself, he seems to be doing this.
Right.
Okay, now, in the video you sent me, and I don't know if you have the video on the iPad.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep.
So I got a question for you on one of the videos.
All right.
So if you watch him interact with the customer, it looks like the customer's going to pay a credit card, and then you see the transaction come up on the screen.
But he doesn't hit the. So, and that's what I want to explain to you. There's, I'm really familiar with that POS system because I use it every day. But there's another button. He doesn't hit the button. He just goes to tender, and they're sitting there trying to use their card. And he's not even hit the right button for him to use their card. So he's pretending like the machine's down.
Okay.
And there's a couple of videos you can see people, they get halfway into the store and they turn around and walk out. That's him telling them, what I feel like him telling them, that cash only. Because you see him come back about 2 or 3 minutes later.
With cash?
Well, come back. So I saw a couple, and like I said, I've had this happen before at other stores, so I kind of know what they're doing.
Okay, so when he does this, and then now we're looking at here, just based on the couple days we can go back in the system, $393 in sales.
And yes,
These are profits you could have made. The store could have
correct.
of items he's giving away pretty much for free because he's taking the money.
Right.
So the other question I have for you, I watch on the video, and he gives change in some of the things. Where is the change coming from?
I guess you see him run to the back. I don't know.
So what's in that back? That was what I was going to ask you.
That's just like the store. I guess his backpack or whatever.
So his change coming from him or from
no, it's from him.
Okay, because the till never opens.
Never opens. So yeah, it's not coming from me. So how we all do is go about it and send a deputy over there, or will you have to go in?
Well, we're gonna, like I said, I need to go through the video, match up these transactions, create the pattern. Okay, from there, we're gonna get what crime that he committed.
Right.
That probable cause to arrest him of. And then once we have that locked down, I'll go over to the store and he'll be arrested.
That's what I'm saying. You're just gonna pop in and say, "Hey,
Yep.
You're coming on me, buddy."
Yep, pretty much.
Mr. Step away. Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway. I hope that you guys do eat fresh and you enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. Come on, please. Any knives or anything on you, bud?
No.
If you would just lean against that for a moment. Thank you, sir. Anything on you that I should know about?
No, just my cell phone.
Okay, nothing that sharp, or I don't have to worry about being stuck. I've been stuck before, is the reason. Get some cash falling out of your pocket. Looks like 25, and put it right back here in your pocket, all right? What about these keys?
That's my store key.
Store key? Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I leave that here, all right? What's in here?
Nothing.
Not getting fresh. All right, looks like more cash. You got a lot of zippers, man. Not getting fresh.
Can I be asked while I'm being detained?
I was asked by another detective to pick you up and detain you so that he can have a chat with you. If you would, just give me a few moments, all right? Can you sit still with this gentleman for a moment? I need to go grab my Miranda card real quick.
Sit over here on the curb.
Okay, let me...
Another detective said to come and get me.
Yes, sir, he did.
Can I ask why?
He knows all about it. It's not my case. But just in case you do want to chat with me, I'll get you a Miranda card real quick so you understand.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
Okay.
Before
hold on.
Before she leave, I just want to give her like my stuff.
Okay, well, I understand all that.
And I want to call someone.
Go and have a seat. Okay, have a seat.
Alright, brother. You want to stand up for him?
Yeah.
I'll be on.
Alright, so
I'm just going to empty your pockets. In the
yeah, I want to give her like my belongings that I have on me.
Alright, that's no problem.
So what about I have my laptop and stuff in there.
Is that yours?
Yeah, I have my laptop.
All right, that can stay. I can't take it if it's not personally on you. So that at least will stay here with her. But I can't let anything that's actually on your person go.
Like not even my cell phone?
Real quick, anything in those zipper pockets at all, or are they just decorative?
No, it's just
All right.
for the outfit.
That's a sharp outfit. I would hate to be trying to fold those pants blindly.
So can I go talk to her and tell her like?
No, I'm sorry, you can't.
But I want to make sure I get my man, because I'm being humble.
I understand.
It's not my first rodeo.
I understand. We're not being nasty with you. I
I
understand.
just gotta make sure I have important stuff on my laptop.
I understand.
Gotta make sure my stuff is secure.
I understand.
You feel what I'm saying?
I understand. You've expressed that. I'll take care of it.
Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, take the beer, man.
I do.
Good. You?
Well, I'm always good.
You always good?
I'm always good, unless I'm sick.
Alright, so, you know why you're under arrest?
No, sir.
Alright, I'm just going to explain why you're under arrest.
Alright.
You already told my partner here you don't want to talk, but I will at least inform you what's going on, okay?
No, I didn't tell him I didn't want to. He was reading me the Miranda, and I was like, okay. I guess he wanted me to, I guess, converse about it, but the Miranda, I know, there's nothing you could really say, but
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You understood your rights in the Miranda,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That just explains the
Yeah,
rights
of
that you
course.
afforded.
Of course.
I don't know, but right before that you said, no, I don't want to talk. Was that in reference to what's going on, or you didn't want to talk to him in general?
No, when he was talking about, I was just waiting on him to read the Miranda. He didn't read me the Miranda then.
Oh, okay.
So it's pointless to talk about anything.
So you wanted your rights read first?
Yeah,
before you decided.
not even, but it's like, we grown men. We don't
Right.
have time to be playing around, like, you know.
All right. So over the course of, I would say, 2 weeks,
Mhm.
all right, you have been voiding out transactions,
Mhm.
taking cash from customers,
Mhm.
and it doesn't go into cash, the till.
Right.
You've been pocketing the money. So there's a lot of video matching up with all your cancellations. So your boss came to us and said, hey, I have Mr. has 86 voided transactions over a 2-week period, which is far above normal.
Right.
So there's an allotted amount of voided transactions. You bring up applesauce or whatever, you're gonna void it out. You're voiding out whole transaction, like 3 subs, 2 subs, and then in the video, when we correlate the transaction to the video, you see, you take the cash, you tell the people the card's not working, or the card's not working, whatever it may be. They give you cash, you take the cash, you go back to the back of the room, I don't know what's back there, and if they need change, you hand them change from wherever you got the change from, but it's not coming from the till. Okay?
Okay.
So then the manager started matching up because the profits were low, and these were all on days you're working by yourself.
Mhm.
Okay? So this is why you're under arrest.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand that?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Sort of, kind of?
Yeah, sort of,
Okay.
kinda.
So, I mean, you read Miranda, so if you want to talk about why you're doing it, I don't know, maybe you're not getting paid enough or needing more money for your bills, and it's just like a side hustle to get some extra cash. I don't know. I don't know how you get to work. I know you have a suspended license, revoked license,
Mhm.
right? So I don't know if you need money to get home, and this is why you're doing this. It's not a lot of money, because you know, Subway doesn't. It's not like a $100 bill.
Right,
It was
right.
like $20, $10.
Right.
And he did this morning too, because he was sending me a video this morning until the other employee showed up, and then the transaction stopped. So, do you have anything to say about that? Do you want to watch one of the videos?
Nah, I don't got anything to say, you know. I don't have anything to say, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a universe, you know, so I'm not really, you know.
Well, universe one.
No, I'm just saying it's just the universe, like, you know, things happen, you know.
Like, what things have happened?
No, I'm just saying, like, things happen. I'm not, you know, I'm not feeling like, you know, like, really, like, on some other type of time. I'm aware of what's going on.
Okay.
You know, I take full responsibility or whatever. I'm a man for
Okay.
anything. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it happened. You know, I'ma just deal with whatever.
Was it just something easy to do over that course of time?
Nah, it's not that, cause it's like, since you guys got camera footage, you could go back and I haven't stole from him. Feel what I'm saying? Like, I've been working for him for a minute.
For 2 months.
Yeah.
And it started like right at the end of January.
So it's like,
So it's been recent, like the last.
I don't know about right at the end of January, but like, I don't, you know, it's like, if you're getting accused for something and you just get into the store, it's like, I ain't even been here that long.
Yeah. But that wasn't right when you got in the store.
Hmm?
It wasn't right when you got in the store.
What you mean?
You started working 2 months ago. So this is like a little bit later, right? This is
Right, but I'm saying, like,
the videos I have go back to February 3rd.
Right.
Okay, so
Right, I catch you.
all right, so that's what, 2 weeks ago. It's over 2
Maybe,
weeks.
yeah,
2 weeks.
probably
Because
2
today's
weeks.
what, the 17th?
Right.
Today's 17th, 16th.
Right.
So it's about 2 weeks.
Right.
So the last 2 weeks. So in the last 2 weeks, the universe changed for you, where you.
No, what I mean by the universe, meaning whatever someone does, they either gonna have to accept it or run from it, for real.
Well, that's everything in life. Consequences.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so the universe. So
Everyone has consequences to every action.
for sure.
Okay.
That's why I'm not. You know, it is what it is. I'm not finna sit up here and you know, like I haven't been treated fairly. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Well,
you know.
today?
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, I run the store, like I said, it wasn't like I've been.
For the work you're doing, you should have got compensated a little more money, or compensated at a higher rate.
Not even. It's like you gotta treat the people right, man.
What were the inequities at Subway? What was the owner not doing something right?
Man, I don't.
Was he leaving you by yourself too much?
I don't know. You could say that maybe, but it's like, just you gotta do your people right, man. If someone's working for you,
No, I understand. You got to treat your employees properly, right? Right. But I'm saying, what did he do that wasn't proper? What was he doing to make it unfair for you?
I don't really know. That's a very good question. I don't really know. I don't really know for real.
Because I met the guy. He seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah, but man, listen, man. I'm not sitting up here making it a race issue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I'm a black man for real.
Okay. Well, I'm a minority too.
Yeah, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about me.
I understand it.
You know what I'm
I'm a minority, but what did he do? I know there's inequities for minorities, right?
Just
and treat
your people fairly, man.
Okay. Well,
that's all I'm saying.
What was he not?
Just treat your people fairly. Like, I'm not finna sit up here and talk about the guy like he's a bad guy. I don't really know him.
Was he just degrading you or demeaning towards you?
Yeah, like, you could say, but it's like, treat your people right, man. You got somebody that's working at your store and they the only one working. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You gotta treat your people fairly. Man. You know what I'm saying? So,
were other employees getting treated differently?
Nah, it's only 2 employees. So.
Oh, the girl you switched on.
Yeah. So that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you gotta treat us right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm gonna wear whatever I gotta wear. I'm a real whatever comes behind this, I'm gonna accept it. I'm not running from anything. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand. But that's what we got to do.
Right. That's what it is.
Right. So, and then I got another question for you.
Yeah.
You still live in Lauderhill?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna need your new address because the jail's gonna need it when you get booked in. Because out of county changes bonds, changes stuff like that.
What you mean, like
higher bonds? Lauderhill's out of Palm Beach County. Lauderhill's in Broward.
So where am I going?
You're going to Palm Beach County Jail.
So I'm gonna be in there for the weekend?
No, you'll be given a bond.
I'll be given a bond today?
Yeah. So you get bond on 2 charges. You got petty theft and then scheme to defraud. Do you understand those? Or you want me to explain how it's a scheme to defraud?
Yeah, like defraud. Yeah, I wanna what's.
So a scheme to defraud is over a span of time, you got a systematic thing in place to deceive someone to obtain goods or property from them. Okay? So from February 3rd till today, that's a period of time. Okay? You came up with a scheme, right? And the scheme was cash transactions, void out the transaction. As minute as a scheme that is, that's a scheme. Okay?
Right.
Then the deceit for the owner, right? Now he's out of product. Now he's also out of cash because you're giving away product and the cash you're supposed to receive. So he's out of 2 things. Okay. Then the deceit comes with you did it under a voided transaction. You never gave change from the till, right? So he would never see a shortage in the till, and he would never see a shortage in sales because it's a voided transaction.
Yeah, but it's like I understand everything, but it's like
because if you were like blatant, I wasn't
like I won't even sit up here and be like I was like, man, I'm for the people, so it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm for the people.
Okay.
You know, so it wasn't like I was taking from, like, it wasn't like I was like robbing them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
I
why.
understand.
That's why we didn't go with robbery. That's why we went with the
Right.
scheme to defraud.
Right, right. I get it. I get it. I'm for the people though, man. I'm for the people, man. I'm like, it is what it is.
And so was the money going to the people?
I'm for the people. Yeah, you damn for
All
sure.
right.
For
So
sure.
you're like Robin Hood. You're doing some Robin Hood, right? You taking money from people who got money and giving it to the people.
I guess giving them deals, whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what Robin Hood did, right? That's the old.
Yeah,
saying.
nah, I ain't never tapped into Robin Hood. I ain't never tapped into Robin Hood.
That's what he did. He took from all the people that got a lot of money.
Yeah.
And hooked up everyone.
So what time I'm gonna be able to bond out though?
Once you get booked in, I think it takes like about an hour or two, and then they'll give you a phone call to a bondsman. You call a bondsman, and you get your bond set.
All right, let's get on it, cause I got
Get
a
on it.
show tonight, man.
A show?
I do
What do you
music. I do music.
Rap?
Yeah, I do music. I do all that.
So are you rapping tonight, or are you playing instruments, or are you playing the?
I'm playing for a band tonight. Opening
band?
up, yeah. Well, not
What are
well.
you playing? Drums?
Nah, I'm opening up.
Okay.
Opening up for some artists.
Where?
Where is it?
He was charged with theft and a scheme to defraud. He was sentenced to 1 day in jail, 6 months of probation, and required to attend a theft abatement course. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this.